Hey, what's up YouTube? In this video, I'll be showing you how to make a mini Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Please do remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Wait until the very end of the video to see where we place the pizzeria in our city. This is the amount of space required to make the pizzeria. And here are all of the materials that we will use throughout the build. Begin by placing 7 birch planks extending up from the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then place a birch slab on top and return all the way back down to the bottom of the row, which we then want to extend backwards by 1. And then place a lime terracotta, green terracotta, lime terracotta, on the end a birch plank, extend forwards by 1, and then extend this block all the way up to equal the height of the row on the left. Remember that we have to place a birch slab on top. Then, on top of the lime terracottas, place green terracotta, and on top of the green terracotta, place a lime. Place yellow terracotta on top of all of that. Then, a red terracotta on top of this middle yellow terracotta, black stained glass either side, extend each one of these blocks up by 1, and then place a row of yellow terracotta across the top, red terracotta on top of that, then extend this row of yellow terracotta at the bottom forwards by 2 rows, like this. Then come all the way back to this birch plank here, and extend it backwards an additional row. Right of it, place 2 black stained glass, 1, 2, then a yellow concrete right of that, 2 more glass right of that, a birch plank right of that, extend forwards by 2, 1, 2. We then want to extend the glass up by 2 rows, 1, 2, 1, 2, and the yellow concrete as well. The birch planks here on the right, we want to add an additional 4 rows on top of, so 1, 2, 3, 4. And over here on the left, also raise up these birch planks to equal the height of the birch planks and slab that we have, just like this. What we are then able to do is place a dark prismarine in front of this upper yellow concrete, and then we want to place upside down dark prismarine stairs left and right of the empty space in between the dark prismarine and the birch planks either side. The end result should look like this. Once we've done this, we want to slide over to the right. Starting from this center birch plank here, place 3 purple terracotta extending right, 1, 2, 3, and then a birch plank, another purple terracotta, then an oak door, purple terracotta, birch plank, 3 purple terracotta, 1, 2, 3, and then a birch plank. The birch plank we want to extend forwards and also backwards. Add 4 rows on top of this, 1, 2, 3, 4. We also want to extend these 2 birch planks forwards and backwards as well. And we also want to raise them up by 4 too. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then, starting over here on this left purple terracotta, place a white concrete, right of it a black, white. We would then place a black, but this birch plank is here, so back to white. Then we would place another black, however the door is here, so back to white. We would then place another black concrete, but this birch plank is here, so back to white, and then black, white, just like this. Then, we want to place a layer of yellow terracotta on top of all of those blocks. Then, a layer of dark prismarine on top of the yellow terracotta. and then a layer of red terracotta on top of the prismarine. Next, we want to place a row of brown concrete in front of this row of red terracotta. In front of the center block, place a black concrete, and left and right place another brown concrete. We then want to place white concrete on top of this brown concrete block and this one, with black concrete on top of each of the white concrete and brown concrete in between. Then we want to place brown concrete extending backwards from these two rows, and we are going to extend an additional row like this. Then take the center row, place a brown concrete next to it, extend up. On the opposite side, brown concrete, extend up. Black concrete in between the brown, take the middle block, extend forwards and backwards, and then extend the center block up by 2. The end result will be this very, very cute Freddy head. Next, we want to come all the way to this birch plank here and place 2 black glass extending right of the plank. 1, 2. Place a yellow concrete, and then 2 more glass. 1, 2. Then place a birch plank right of this. Extend forwards by 2 rows. 1, 2. Then extend all of these birch planks up by 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And also this row as well. It's important to note that we also have to place birch slabs on top of these as well. But coming over to the left, place 2 additional rows of glass on top of our glass, yellow concrete in between like this. Then place a dark prismarine in front of the upper yellow concrete with upside down dark prismarine stairs either side, and then connecting to the birch plank rows upside down stairs like so. Then, shifting over to the right here, we want to grab ourselves the birch planks once again, but more importantly, extend this center birch plank to the right by placing a lime terracotta, green terracotta, lime terracotta, birch plank, extend forwards, and then up to equal the height of the row just to the left, and remember the birch slab on top. We then want to place green terracotta on top of our lime terracottas and a lime terracotta on top of the single green. Then place a layer of yellow terracotta on top, extend the center yellow terracotta up by placing 2 red terracottas, then place black stained glass either side of the red with a layer of yellow terracotta on top, red terracotta on top of that, drop down, extend this row of yellow terracotta forwards by 2. Next, come to the right side of the build and extend this birch plank backwards by 13 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We then want to extend up all of these birch plank blocks until they equal the height of the first row. Don't forget the birch slabs at the top. Next, we want to come inside of the build and extend this row of birch planks all the way backwards as well to equal the length and then the height of the birch plank wall that we have just created. Then we want to come all the way over to the very left side of the build and do the same thing. So begin by extending this birch plank block backwards by 13 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then raise up all of the birch planks until we equal the height of the rest of the birch planks. We then of course want to do the exact same thing with this row of birch planks. Next, we are going to fill both of these two areas that we have just made in. They are going to be the exact same as the front, so first of all, one row inwards in between the two pairs of birch planks, we will place a lime terracotta, green terracotta, lime, and then green terracotta on top of the lime terracottas with a lime terracotta in between, yellow terracotta on top, then two red terracotta extending up from this middle block with black glass either side, yellow terracotta on top of that, and red terracotta on top of that. We then want to extend this first row of yellow terracotta forwards by 2 rows. Then, all the way over here on this opposite side, we will do the exact same. So 1 row backwards, lime terracotta, green, lime, the reverse on top, yellow terracotta on top of that, 2 red terracotta extending up from the middle with black glass either side, yellow terracotta on top of that, red terracotta on top of that, and then of course extend the first row of yellow terracotta forwards by 2. We are now going to connect the entire back of the build together. The way that we do this is by placing a row of purple terracotta connecting not the first, second, but the third row of birch planks together in the middle, just like this. Perfect. Then, on top of this row, left to right, we want to place alternating white and black concrete. Then, on top of that, a layer of yellow terracotta. Next, we are going to fill in the roof. So, the main roof is right in the middle here, and is made using waxed, oxidized, cut copper stairs. That is the first and last time that I'm going to use the full name for that block. So we want to begin by placing one here, above and outside of the yellow terracotta, and then place 2 more extending upwards and inwards towards the front. A regular oxidized copper here, extending once again upwards and inwards towards the front. Then come to the front of the build, place a copper stair here, above and outside of this dark prismarine, 1, 2 more extending upwards and inwards, an oxidized copper, once again, upwards and inwards, join the front and the back together, and there you have the roof. It might not look like it, but if you extend the copper stairs, extending across and joining to this birch plank here, we then want to come all the way over to the opposite side of the build and place a stair here, extending across here. So essentially, we do not want to touch the center part, but the parts either side of it. And if we add the framework for the rest of the roof on this left side, so 1, 2 here, with an oxidized copper, extend this back a little bit, and then place a stair here, 1, 2, and then oxidized copper. You see it's the exact same as the opposite side. What we are then able to do is literally just connect this together. So this stops here, and then this row here will connect to the head, and we'll just go through the head like this, and then here. That's perfect. And then all we literally have to do is just connect the regular copper together. It makes such a pleasant sound. This is literally my favorite sound in Minecraft. And then we are just going to connect the stairs together at the back as well, but this is far more straightforward as there is no giant bear head in the way. At least for now. I have no idea why I'm struggling to place the roof. This is infuriating. Next, we are going to add a row of oak leaves on the left and right side of the grid, extending from the front to the back. We are going to remove all of the grass and white concrete inside of the grid at the back. And replace all of it with smooth stone. On the front of the build, we want to remove 2 rows in front of the pizzeria, and all of the space extending backwards towards the pizzeria as well. And replace all of this with smooth stone. And then we want to remove from here all the way to the right here, and then extend towards the front of the grid and replace all of this with smooth stone as well. Then we will remove all of the grass and white concrete to the left and right. And now we can make some car parking spaces. So let's just start with this left section once again. We want to place, starting on the end here, a white concrete, 3 cyan terracotta, white concrete, 3 cyan terracotta, white concrete, 3 cyan terracotta, white concrete, and we want to extend all of these blocks forwards and fill all of this space in with the white concrete and cyan terracotta. And we want to do the exact same thing over here on the right side. So a row of white concrete, 3 cyan terracotta, white concrete, extending all the way over to the end. And we just want to fill this in completely with the material of choice. And lastly, we are going to fill the 2 remaining small bits of roof that we have on the left and right side of the build in using red terracotta. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen, that is the tutorial portion of this video 100% fully completed. However, this video is not over. We must now add our mini pizzeria into our city. I think that the pizzeria will make a great addition to the modern suburb, so we are actually going to place it next to the daycare. I know, it seems like a weird choice, but I feel as though that these builds somehow go hand in hand. And that's it. I do hope that you enjoyed this tutorial, ladies and gentlemen. Please do remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel. If you are looking for more fun things to add to your city / Minecraft world, look no further than the mini city builds playlist down below in the description. As of recording this video, we have almost 80 tutorials in there for you to follow, which will show you how to make so many things, including everything that you've seen in this video so far. Thank you so much for watching once again. I hope to see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.